Hello, good morning. Happy New Year. It's 2024 and I want to thank God for the gift of life to see this beautiful day. Happy New Year to you all. I believe we all had an amazing 2023 and I must say thank you very much for being with us all through since we've started all through year 2023 and you are here again 2024. I want to thank God for your life. I thank God for my life too and the life of my amazing co-hosts and sisters. Please help me celebrate my wonderful sisters here and the ones that are not here. Mommy Avalon, Auntie Bosse, Yippee Mama, and I have with me here for the first episode of Just a Chat 2024. No one but my celebrity stylist MOG and our one and only mama of everything, all-rounder. Please celebrate Mrs. Ibirogba and Mrs. Kalejaye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
New Year.
I always talk about my new hair. You know, this is new year, new look. My low cut. So how am I looking?
Good.
Look good or just good?
Gorgeous.
Don't deceive me, Mama. I know you tell me the truth.
Trust me, now I'll tell you.
I trust you. So emoji, you know you are my stylist now.
You look good, but the issue is just that
I don't want to hear you.
Okay,
Just
like
you look good, but to maintain this, you need to also wear a very busy makeup. And also,
I'm trying.
And you are not the kind, so I don't know.
I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend. I'm going to be a makeup and big. They say I will be using big hair. I was like, So, what I'm going to try to just come up at least a bit to upgrade my look completely.
But aside that, you look good.
Yes.
Thank you very much. This is the second time I'm going on low cut,
Wow.
and I think my husband, he's indifferent about it, but I know he likes it anywhere I look, and I want to say thank you for giving me the privilege to just suit myself, to be myself. Yes, I love myself. That's the most important thing. Love the way you look. That's that you don't enforce. I remember the first time I went to the barber shop to cut my hair. This woman just came with his son to cut his hair too, and I didn't know that he's been staring at me, looking at me, and my husband was there with me. My husband was the one telling the barber that, do cut it like then I think I did is it galas? Galas, and it would be like that, and they would now think it all. So it was my husband giving the direction on how to do it. And she couldn't hide it, she just voiced like, that my husband, immediately we got married. I used to be on local, but immediately we got married, he told me that begin to do hair, and I was like, I can't be making hair. You saw me with a low cut. Why are you not telling me? So she was like, she really appreciated the fact that my husband could take me to the salon to allow me to cut my hair. And I was like, sorry, just enjoy whatsoever your husband likes.
Yes.
But there are some men, there was I think there is a topic we talk about as in, should you dress to please yourself or to please your man?
Please your man.
To please your man. Is that your stand?
My stand, myself. And I know if I please myself, he will be pleased with me.
He will be pleased with you.
That's it.
So you drag him to
the way I carry my.
You drag. Okay, if he tells that he likes this particular thing, maybe he sees it on another woman, and he will be like, "Oh, I wish my wife could wear this kind of look." How about that?
And I don't like it or what? If it's decent, why not?
Okay. What's the definition of decency?
If it's not revealing.
And if he says he likes it, there are some men that will say they like you to wear as in skimpy things.
Yes, I know.
And you wearing skimpy thing doesn't mean that you're revealing it. You wearing what I mean that I'm talking about your cleavage. I'm talking,
Okay, so for your own value system is just when it's not.
Yes.
But there are some men that in particular they like that.
They like it out. Yes.
I remember one guy who told me that I should he wanted to get this bomb not bomb shot, extra to go and do what do they call BMS to lift the bomb.
Okay.
Extra, you understand?
Okay, to insert silicone or something.
Whatever, I don't know what they insert in it, but at least to add extra. So he was actually really, really keen on that. And the wife was like, I can't go through the knife because you want me to, but the man was like, this is what I want. And there are some men like that they will,
I would not too, because he as in you understand.
The consequences you're going to suffer it on your own.
Even aside that, you've seen me finish now. You understand, before you are settled with me. So why will you just change suddenly? And this involves my health. It involves my life. So no.
well,
But if it is to wear something that doesn't involve
anyway,
my health and all that.
it's let's talk about the new year, the whole year. How was 2023? As in, you know, we can't just let that year just go like that. It's like a beginning of a new era. And you know, one thing I notice about Nigerians is we adapt to new systems fast. You know, we adapted to a lot of things, to the stuff as in to the high rate of fuel from 140 to just 600, and we are. So how has it been? Let's start from there, because I know honestly this Christmas, this New Year, this festive period. But you know one thing I noticed? People still spend. At least you are into fashion world, you are into food. As people still spend.
Well,
I heard they sold one chicken for 20K or 18K.
Yes, 2018.
Just ordinary chicken that they will kill.
Yes.
Wow, and people still.
But people spend, as in people are spending. There is money. Some people have money. I went to a gold store. Come and see the way people are trooping in, picking gold.
Wow, gold.
And do you know how much it is per kg now? And see the way people are weighing 24 kg times.
Please, this is not the same Nigeria that will be saying, sharp donkey, as in. Maybe people should not just don't believe everything.
It's not everybody.
Or maybe people are just codedly.
It's not everybody.
It's not everybody.
Somebody that gave me a gift for Christmas. That was, I think, 2 weeks before Christmas. And he just sent me a message. I've never seen him. I've never met him.
Okay.
So it's like somebody recommended me
To him.
She would like them to please give me a gift.
Wow.
The person chatted me. I was like, okay. And I drove all the way to the island to get that gift. Now, when I got there, I saw crowd. Some people parted with ram, rice.
But they didn't take away.
That was what the guy was doing. And an envelope. And an envelope. So I'm sure that day the guy gave out gifts to more than 100 people.
Wow.
And he's a Nigerian.
Wow.
That's what he does every year. Festive period, he does that. So there's money.
There's money.
We have money.
There's
but
money
the truth about it is we always like to endure under harsh situations. We'll be at home and we'll suffer. There was a day my husband said something and he said, hey, if you stand at the bus stop and they tell you bus from there to U-turn is 400 and you stay put, and all of you decide to stay put and you don't go, they will consider their price. I said they won't reconsider anything.
There'll be one person that will go, that will say,
time is going. I said that's one thing about Nigerians. We are not rugged to that extent and say, let us stay put and say, okay, to see whether these people will change their prices. No. Somebody will just like, look, I don't have enough, but I just need to get home. I just need to get to where I'm going. So we find out that in situations like that, we are managing, we are enduring, and we are smiling. As long as there's food on my table.
Or should we say because people really don't really value things that much? Because I remember, because there are some people that they want to stand for human rights, like, you know, this issue of this reminds me of the issue of October 20, this end SARS of the thing. You know, when people stand, that was the first time I would see Nigerians coming together as one to stand for a cause. But you know, just imagine where that the whole thing ended and we were like, oh, this is the new era, this is the beginning of new era. But before you know what was happening, you understand what happened. Everybody, the thing just got swept off under the carpet.
And still had some people that still
that is it
back. That again behind the curtain to actually disrupt some of this.
And
gave out information.
Information.
Supposed to. So until we get to that point where we need to stand and agree
and unite. And I think in Nigeria, I think we are not
That's-
really as in, you see people that will just go against the normal.
We have starting but finishing.
There's always a problem. There's always a problem. Somebody will just go, whoa, please, we've been doing it. Then
Nothing.
So let's just manage.
Just manage it.
After all, we have been managing. That is what is always, the end.
Wow, 2024 is here now. So how do we continue with this management of a thing, or should we not? I think what I learned from this is, don't just compare yourself with people.
Oh, definitely.
Don't think because this person is spending is spending elaborately, is doing, you don't know how. Maybe the person is just spending, is saving, maybe he has been saving towards it, and you that you don't have anything, you want to, maybe the money for your children's school fees, because you want to compare yourself. You understand? Just went to store. I think one of the things I learned in 2024 and 2023, I'm moving forward, just don't compare yourself. Just understand your limit, your boundary, what you have, and don't think everybody Shakpa is doing everybody. People know they are well. And people are really doing some businesses.
That is what I want to say. That's what I want to say. That even in this situation, if you can really, as in, sit yourself down and be smart, you will see
and look for opportunities.
There are opportunities in this situation that people are really cashing out from. So if you can, this 2024, I think we should sit down with God's wisdom. Let God open our eyes to these opportunities so that we too can cash out. Don't let us, as in, follow the gang that say that everything don't spoil. There is nothing in this country.
There are some people that will say they are not even thinking of running out of the country, that they know how to way.
At that ghost store, the malam there were saying that, okay, what are you going out there to do? That they cannot. One even said that, go. You will come back. By the time you come back, we will have made the money. Don't worry. Go.
Wow.
Come back with the money.
Nigeria, right?
Yes. Said that, what am I going there to do? That this Nigeria is good. It's because they have seen the opportunity and they are cashing out from that opportunity. And every other person too can have that opportunity.
I think that's a good way to also start this year.
Yes.
It's a new year that we need to really talk about. A lot of people don't know some things that people can actually, maybe we should talk about some opportunities people can really go into, to just add up, because this year, the way things are just going, I'm afraid things might not go back to the way it used to be again. I'm afraid. I don't know. We need to just be realistic. So let's just talk about opportunities around, as in, we have different fields. What are the things people can just add up to it? And I think before we even go into that, I think people really need to have a kind of change and flexible mindset, that don't be rigid that, this is what I have to do, it has to be working, I am into food, I'm into fashion, I'm into you are just launching a new business. Let's talk about that. Gold business. I think that's part of why we are here, as in what we do. At least we know that you are into the fashion world, but it's like you've added something else.
It's the jewelry aspect of it's a jewelry session.
Okay.
And I'm launching as in fully this year.
Wow.
Because it's also an opportunity, like I said.
You just
because when I went for market survey, it's part of when I said that I went to the ghost store and all that. And I said that, yes,
people are still buying.
People are buying. And do you know why? Because people know that it has value.
Yes.
Do you know what one of them said? Somebody was I don't know, that guy was just sitting down thinking, and this other guy was like, why are you thinking? I can see you were lost. And the guy said, jokingly, I need gold. And the guy, one of the gold sellers said, I cannot give you gold. I can give you money, but I will never give you gold. And that one said, no, it's gold. I want. Said, no, gold I will not give you, but money I will give you. How much do you want? And do you know, inside of me, I'm like, that is true. Money doesn't have value. But gold does. At every second, at every minute, if you invest in gold, you really invest in a good thing. Some people, like, we went for a meeting one time, and the man said he's a financial consultant or something, and the man was telling us something. He said if he has 100 million today, he won't rush to build a house. He said, do we know what he will do? He said he will lend as a lend bank or put it as a fixed deposit. That there's so many financial investments you can do with that money, and the interest, the profit from there, he will use that to build the house. But you that you built that house, you will sit down, you will be waiting for your tenant to pay, praying, shouting, involving lawyers, while he is making his cash every month. Interest is coming in. But inside of, as in publicly, when you see people like that, you have 100 million, you have 100 million, you went to build a house. Okay, but you know, they are not seeing yours. But you are earning more than this. So we need to be smart. Opportunities will come, but we must be smart with it. This is one example that I have cited about that.
Wow, that's wisdom.
It is.
Oh, Mama, in your home field, what do you think people can really go into as in opportunities that you've, at least I know you are everywhere. So let's hear from your own side of view, especially people that have families. At least if you are still single, you have your parents, your uncles you can run to, but family as a man, as a woman, what do you think they can add up to?
Honestly, the truth about it, you know, that while she was talking, I was thinking of something. 2 weeks ago, that was 2023 now. Somebody came to my office and into properties.
Okay.
Sales.
Okay.
And right now, lands are actually appreciated.
Yes.
I remember I bought that land when I bought one of my land, 215,000. Now that land for that location is right now, I don't think it's up to 5 years. It's going for close to about 8 million.
Wow.
That land. There was a time I wanted to sell it at the point in time, but something just kept holding me on. Now this guy came and he was like, they wanted to sell in land for 1.8. Initially they told me 1.5. And I said, no, I don't want to have 1.5. I don't have
1.8.
And the person that wanted to buy it, and I spoke to them. I went to the land, beautiful place, and eventually we paid for it. And the man called me, the CEO. He said, "Man, mark my word, by January, this land is going for 5 million." Now look at the increase.
Yeah.
And they started the flyers, and the flyers are out already.
Wow.
So he said from 1 point, he said because I asked. Was even why he sold it for me at that price.
Okay.
That it's a normal price right now. It's gone up to 2 million, 2.5. So he now said from now till January, between now as in January, they are going to 5 million. Now, what am I saying? You have little change. You can't. The truth about it, buying and selling right now, as in material things, they maybe shoes, clothes, they are reducing
now.
Right now, I'll buy material and throw it to emoji and say, make something for me. Or I'll tell emoji, please, I go to the market, buy me material and make me a dress. Now, it's cheaper for me that way than to walk into a boutique and they tell me a dress is 50,000.
Yes.
I can make a dress, a whole total package for 25,000.
Yes.
And I'm good to go.
Yes.
Now, I will not put my money into such. Now, you might find out that it will take a long time for this thing to appreciate. No, it's no longer taking time to appreciate. It's just like you said, gold. The last time I sold a small gold, it was just small. I knew I made close to about 30-something thousand. It was just a very tiny one. I was just tired of it. I said, well, I need money. I'm wearing this gold anyhow. And I just took it to, as a matter of fact, one stud was missing. You know that stud is missing from the gold. And I just took it to the gold seller and I said, I want to sell. The guy just weighed it. And he said, madam, this is now your money. Give me.
You can say.
You know, and it was close to about 36 or 30-something thousand. And he gave me, now, do you know when I bought that gold? And he's appreciating. So, if my advice is, look at something that will appreciate. You may have deposited 1 million or 500, even 200,000. Put it there. There's one online like food business. It's like a hub.
Okay.
People are putting money into it. And my sister-in-law just told me and said, sis, please, I want you to put money inside this thing. I said, okay. I don't have money at that time. I called my older brother and said, please, I need a loan of 150. And he sent it to me. I put it there.
Okay.
Now, as at today that I'm talking to you,
Yes.
I have, because I follow them online.
Okay.
Okay.
I have about I think it's like that $350, inclusive my 150.
Ooh.
So by the time because they are going to be paying you in dollars. But
Okay.
by the time you do all that, each day they give you a bonus of whatever it is your money has appreciated into. So a lot of people need to go out. Don't sit down. Get connected. People are there. The only thing is you need to be careful.
Very, very.
Yeah.
Fake.
Yeah.
There are many fake.
You.
Yes.
Many fake. The truth
Many
be told,
fake.
because you pay an amount of money into somewhere, and the next thing the person isn't coming back.
Yes.
So we all need to be very discerning. I posted on my status. I said 2024 discernment is the
It's
key.
key. It's key.
It's key.
Please be very, before you start a business or before you put your money in somewhere, please be discerning enough. Pray about it. Don't just say,
People are
Lagbaja
moving.
is doing
Yes.
this. I put my money, and you don't know where that Lagbaja started.
It's true.
And you don't know who is right there. And the Lagbaja will just come and tell you that I've been making this kind of money. Most of them at the end is the day that you put your money there.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
story.
And I think what people should also be careful of is be able to differentiate between greed and being smart.
Be smart. Yes.
You understand? You know,
That's it.
you just see somebody making money. They tell you this money
is,
within
so
24
good.
hours you make one. You sell this.
Yes.
You understand? And you can't really track the record of people that have been doing
At all.
You know, you just hear that if you invest this money in it,
In
you are
the
going
next 24 hours, you get
understand?
double.
You understand? How many people have you seen done this? And they made this same double. You know that MMM of a thing that came
Yes.
that I remember when that thing came to Nigeria and they were like, I remember somebody who used his wedding money for it. Somebody came and tell me that didn't anybody put money in your hand that you should use it to. I say money in my hand.
I lost
said, okay.
greatly.
I said okay, don't worry, even if I'm going to, because a lot of people are doing this.
Yes.
Doing this thing. A lot of people really cash out from
They
that
cashed
thing.
out.
But you know, people don't know that it is the people that really, maybe the people that started that thing that are really going to.
I couldn't understand because the time I put in my money, that was when something crashed.
It crashed. You
I
understand?
made up my mind. I said, okay, let me even try it.
Try it,
Don't say that people are fainting.
I even the day I signed in was the day, this next day, waiting for to give me 24 hours.
Wow.
It can be so heartbreaking.
We should really understand how to just separate that thing, greed from being smart. You understand? And like you rightly said, which I agree with, discernment. Discernment. Before you start anything, do you pray about it? Do you discern it? You understand? As in, God can really show you this thing. I know the gold business you are going to, you didn't just bump it. I know you love gold. I know you are a jewelry person, you love to, but you know, I know you must have prayed about it before you venture into it. So I think that discernment spirit, if there's any gift I covet this year, is the discernment to know people who I'm going to associate with, because it's another thing. Your association,
It's very
the people you want in your circle this year. I must say, God has blessed me with wonderful people, which you are one of them. You understand? You know, when you have friends, a lot of times, you know, there are sometimes that you can't do some things alone.
Sure.
You understand? But when you have people that you team up together, you can actually do it. And I must say, I celebrate the gift of people that God has given to me all around, because I know for sure that out of that, it has bettered a lot of other things. I know you've started your own program too. What's the name of the program? Restoring. Wow. That's also what day do you?
So far for now, we're looking at Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Yeah, on your page. What's your YouTube page?
Victoria Birogba.
Victoria Birogba. Yeah, please just do follow her, you know. So that's one thing I'm always happy about. I may not be able to give money or to do this, but you know, association, people you move with that you can learn from, not friends that you'll be beefy. See the gold. Is it because she's wearing gold? She feels you're not friends that you'll be beefing each other, or you'll be doing that should be
No longer 2024.
this 2025. Be intentional. Another thing, be intentional about your spending.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ashebi.
Very important.
I know that will affect emoji a lot, but notwithstanding.
No, it will not.
Because people, there are some people that for every.
No matter what you say, there are some people that won't listen.
It doesn't have to be Ashwabi for me to be.
That is the thing. That is it. That is
You
it.
understand?
Your business will still go on.
Sure.
But the truth about it is, make sure you are doing, as in, you are making it at the right time for the right
purpose.
For the right purpose.
I've been not nothing bad,
Yes.
but some people are so much obsessed with every clothes they brings to you. You just have to buy.
That is it.
And I think that's maybe a lack of self-esteem, or what should I? As in, if you feel you don't
belong to the party,
so
wear whatever I
those are the expenses you cut off from with this new economy. You have to cut off some.
Yes, as we can. Yes, some
Thank
people
you.
they are using that money. The money you said you used to buy that land that has appreciated now. Some people have used more than that to get Ashebi, and they wait just once, and forget about it.
To get here, you know, when you were talking to me about clothes for New Year, I was like, I said, see, I don't have money. If I have money now, no, there are a lot of things on my mind that I want to do. I have some clothes that I've not really worn so long.
Yes.
I will just put on this thing for one day, and I will be crying. My bank account will be red. No, I don't want that. So I think
a lot of clothes that are hanging
there.
Underneath
Under.
and we find it the next thing we be piling more
clothes.
and I'm like,
What's the
sorry,
point?
I'm not trying to go or anything, but there are some clothes in my closet now, and I call somebody with there, say, please, I beg you,
Come
and pack them.
And she was like, mommy, please, if you have somebody coming over. I said, don't worry, just let me pack it, because I'm tired. I'm walking here, I see clothes. I'm walking there, I see clothes. And the truth about it is, you can only wear one.
Part time.
So why are you accumulating? This 2024 is not for clothes. Use your,
some people shoes
money
and bags.
Wisely.
It has to be it has to be
fault.
The
Clothes
hair.
can never
I'm not going.
Never.
I'm not going against people that spend some money on some things like hair. They buy hair. I was seeing 2.5 million hair. But you know that you can buy hair of 2.5 million. You should know that your worth should be like maybe close to a certain amount. That 2.5 million will be like a peanut to you.
Maybe
you understand?
It will be like 250 naira.
Ahead to you, or you understand? So
if you have it, it's okay. But
Sure.
if it's 2024, use that 2.5 to establish a business.
Even if you can't even do that, as in support somebody.
Support
if you have something that you can use, somebody that needs help.
That needs serious help. Because the truth about it is, you see that hair, one day you will drop it and say,
I'm tired.
Even that hair is just an answer to somebody's prayer that have been fasting, doing dry fasting to get.
Okay, fine. Instead of me buying this and come, what do you want to do? Look for somebody this 2024
that you can establish business.
When you look back and you say, wow,
impact.
I've made impact in the life.
Yeah, nobody will remember you for the hair you make, for the clothes you wear, for how expensive it is, but the life you've transformed, the family you've been able to put food on their table, that you help their parents to be able to put food on their table. I think that's what we call impact.
Yes.
Not about just spending. But it's good to spend, though. I always like to show off. I always like to look good. You understand? But at the same time, with this economy, please, let's be intentional about our spending, then invest more. I think
invest more.
So let me quickly cap this up. Then you said gold, I said
real estate.
Another thing is food business.
Yeah. Food.
Sure, no matter what.
I mean,
food
no
business
it is
very, very lucrative.
But you must know how to cook. Don't just go and cook nonsense for people. Because if I enter your restaurant the first day, it's a mistake. I didn't know.
Yes.
I eat your food. It is what you present to me that will bring me back.
Actually.
I eat food and the food is tasteless, it doesn't have taste. You will not say, I don't know of any other person.
No, that's for everybody.
I will not come there. You know, there are some people I noticed, they will just get a small container.
They don't even need to do elaborate.
No.
Start it small. If it is 10 derica of rice you can afford at the beginning, start it. They do meat now in the market, 100 naira, 200 naira, 300 naira, 500 naira, depending on how much you want to cut. Start something. Get a standby, put something there. If it's an umbrella, put a chair, put your cooler. People What are you selling? Jollof rice. Start with it. Okay, let me test you. My food is tasty. Try it. Market yourself. Start with something. Before you know, you will go to 20 derika. Before you know it, you are cooking half bag of rice. Before you know it, you are gone. So start that new business today. Stop sitting back and procrastinate and say, there's no money. You see that 10,000 that you want to go and throw away to do some things and
nails. Yes.
Use it. Start with it.
I think on that food business, I noticed something that food businesses, some companies are closing down, like the bakeries. But the more bakeries are closing down, people are still eating bread.
Yes, they are.
That one tells me something that there's no way there won't be demand for food. No. But one thing I noticed, from my own experience of food business for a while, there's always room for growth.
Yeah.
You understand? When you understand there's room for growth for you to grow. Like this is the first time I'll be having an outlet. I've always sold my food online. People that sees my food online, and I will be I will sell it. If there's no food, no problem, I'll be fine. But I still make sure that I keep posting. I keep staying in the face. There are times that I will feel discouraged. I can't even move again. There's no market. There's no. I saw one post. Somebody was saying she cooked 50 bags of rice on Christmas Day.
Wow.
She cooked 50 bags. She sold them. She was overbooked and she cooked 50 bags of rice on Christmas Day.
Yes, you know how many people are ordering for. They'll tell you, please give me for 50 people. Another person,
you understand?
Another person 10, another person 5, and she will cook. You see,
you understand? She cooked every so, but that person didn't start in the day. There was a growth process. So don't let us ignore that growth process. It might be tiring, it might be discouraging, but I'm telling you, please don't despise the days of your little. Those are the things that you talk about during your story time. You tell people that this is how I started. I didn't just start big. I started growing small by little. Well, I think we've really touched a lot of parts that I think should be helpful for people in this 2024. I don't know, maybe you just have one word to cap it up for them. 2024.
No, Mommy Vicky have said it. Discernment.
Knowing what to do, doing the right thing, the right people, association to move with this. It's very, very important. Discernment, spirit is important. Then your association is important. Then giving for growth. Don't be discouraged. There will be a time that you feel like, my plan for 2024. All of us, we have a New Year resolution. New Year, I want to eat a body size. Don't pressure yourself. You understand? But it's good to stay healthy. Plan yourself, and also celebrate your little achievement, little goal, and don't ever give up. All right. On this note, we're going to call it another week on Just a Chat. Thank you, Auntie Vicky, for always being here, and emoji. Thank you for being here, and thank you too for watching us on YouTube and wherever you're watching from. Please just drop a comment till we come away again next week for another interesting topic on Just a Chat. It's me, Bunmi, Alabi, saying have an amazing week. Bye.